for coming out. My name is Dana Blackwell. I'm the director at the Roxboro Area Chamber of Commerce, and I would like to welcome you to the ribbon cutting ceremony for our new wayfinding signs. Today marks a celebration of progress, connection, and community pride. These signs aren't just markers, they're storytellers guiding residents and visitors alike through the heart of Person County and showcasing the places that make Roxboro special. Whether you're discovering a local gym for the first time or finding your way back to your favorite spot, these signs reflect our shared commitment to accessibility, hospitality, and hometown charm. So thank you for everyone who made this project possible, from tourism, city and county leaders, local businesses, and to the creative minds who brought the vision to life. Let's celebrate more exploration throughout our community and engagement across our town. So at this time, Miss Petty, if you would like to come up as a representative of the city.
I'd like to welcome everybody here and thank you for being here today for this great occasion. We are here to represent the signs for our city of Roxboro. Mayor Newell couldn't be here, so in her stead, I'm standing here to welcome you here and hope that you appreciate everything that we are trying to do here for the city of Roxboro and for the county as well. So thank you for being here. We appreciate everybody's being here. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Kyle Puryear, Chairman of the Board of County Commissioners. It's an honor and privilege to be here today to dedicate these signs. I want to thank the strong leadership with the TDA, their staff, and their board members for having the vision to this signage project. I understand this is the first of many phases to come. I believe it's a total of about just over 30 signs. So I just want to thank them for their leadership and greatly commend them for their dedication to growing Person County. And as it's always said, it's always better in person, as the sign says. So thank you very much. Before I end, I do want to recognize we do have Commissioner Royster present and former Commissioner Sims. Thank you.
Good afternoon. And again, I'm Claudia Berryhill. It's my pleasure to welcome you here to this, as Commissioner Puryear said, dedication of the sign. And this is just the beginning of our whole project that will last several years. So this has been a 5-year-long process, and now we're beginning to see the fruits of our labor. This started, came out of our tourism summit in 2020, where our tourism partners, our governmental partners, and other civic organizations gathered. And out of that summit came 3 initiatives that TDA took on. One is to have updated city and county maps. We decided we needed a community calendar where different organizations and places could come together. I've got an event going on. This is one central location. I can post my event, and then TDA has been the disseminator of those events throughout too. So we developed a community calendar, and our staff person, Katie Ann Brand, has been so dedicated to getting that and keeping that updated. The third initiative was this wayfinding project. And so again, that's been a very arduous process that we've worked through. And so once we started talking about those 3 initiatives, a couple of things came immediately to mind. Was how do we present our community, our city, and our county? What did we want to get out there? How did we want to be immediately recognizable throughout our state and region? Just as soon as you show a logo of something, everybody recognizes what it is. So it became immediate that we needed to start thinking about that. How did we present ourselves? And that name, which I kind of don't like, is called branding. So we had hired another consultant, and with our board, and with every step of the way, we've had community involvement. We've reached out to our county people, we've reached out to our city people, we've had surveys to go out. Is who are we? How do we want us to look out in the community? So, as Commissioner Puryear just mentioned, the tagline is better in person. That had been tossed around for decades. And so the TDA board decided we're going to claim it. So we claimed it. That's our tagline. We trademarked it. It's better in person. So as a visual, then what are we? So we came up with our logo. Again, community input, city county input, citizen input, and with the expertise of another company that was an expert in this. The colors, the scene, we wanted to present ourselves as a place of livability, as a place of hospitality, as a place of peace and fun, and also progress with what we had. Then, once we got all that down, so of course these logos and everything went on our maps, they're on all of our letterheads, everything's coordinated, it's recognizable, and it could be specific to each piece that we're trying to put out there in terms of the visual presentation. So then it came time to tackle this signage. Now, I'm a simple farm girl. Put up a sign. You decide what you want, you get it nice and neat, you get it professional, you stick it in the ground, it's going to do its job. No, never did I realize there was so much work into the design of the sign. Then there's the mountain regulations as to how big it's going to be, what the font size is going to be, what the design of the particular sign. We had choice after choice. Does it stay on a pole? Does it hang over the street? Do you have two hangers? Regulations how far up it's got to be. This is a pedestrian sign. Vehicular signs are something totally different. Also in consideration is what happens if somebody hits this sign? What damage is it going to do to the sign and to the object that hit it? There are all kinds of regulations around that too, such as a breakaway type thing, just boarding off whatever I wanted to listen to. So there were signs and signs and signs, every piece. So then we got to choose them, again, the signs. So we had, I don't know how many choices of venues. We had how many choices of poles that we wanted to choose. We had choices of the base that we wanted to do. Then there were the engineers. A pole is engineered. The footings in the ground is engineered. So it just wasn't quite as simple as I thought. Big pole, like strong sign and stick it in there. There were tons of regulations about where these signs go. You got the DOT. You got property owners. So all that had to be documented and worked through to be able to get where everything's going. We've had some feedback already as to, well, why didn't you do such and such? Well, a lot of that was out of our hands. That we just can't promote a specific place, whatever. There are a lot of generic rules, such as this is shopping, this is dining, and this is lodging. There are a lot of different rules around that again. So I want to thanks to our staff, to Julie and Katie Ann, for their tenacity with this project. They have been stickers for details, and also our project manager, Candace, and I've already forgot it, Hadley, who has been our day-to-day, hour-to-hour contact at times with JMT Engineering out of Wayfinding, North Carolina, who have been experts and professionals about how to do all of this. So again, this is phase one. There's more to come. There will be some more in the city. We want to branch out into the county. Now the big question is, who pays for this? The most beautiful thing is that our citizens of Carson County are not paying for this unless they stay in a hotel or motel, Airbnb, or other lodging. And I would invite you the next time that you stay in one of those facilities is that when you pay your bill, you look at the bottom line. You've got your room rate, which is what is always quoted. You've got your room rate, and then just count up how many other additional charges. There's generally a state tax, and then different places you might have a city tax, you might have a visitation tax, you might have a tourism tax. There are all kinds of labels as to how they collect your dollars when you visit with them. But again, we are so excited. We think this brings a little touch of uptownish look to our county. We're very proud of this project, and we just so appreciate everybody that has offered their opinion and have given our input and have worked on this and given their permission for us to use their property. So again, thank y'all for coming out today.
Well, there's not much to add to that, but I just want to say that I appreciate everyone that's helped with this project. And without the city council, the city manager, the planning director, the city clerk, the public service director, the police chief, and their staff, the county commissioner, the county manager, the planning director, the public services director, this would have been so difficult. Again, also with the Uptown Roxboro groups, having their support, everyone's support has made a huge difference. We're really excited. And I would like to say also thanks to our board that had the vision to follow this project through. I know with Chair Barry Hill and the direction there, and also Vice Chair Patel, and Sally Humphreys and Margaret McMahon, and we've also had help from prior directors, Mr. Gentry, Jeremy Buchanan, Vicki Moore. Those are just some of the folks that I've and prior director too, because she was involved in working on the branding that was done by Destination by Designs. The sign itself, that was designed by John Hornsby with Hornsby Creative, and it was fabricated, installed by Signs Etc. Just a huge project, but they've done an excellent job. I've looked at all of the sites, and they were very particular in how it was going in. And like Claudia mentioned, the footings are 5 feet deep. They were designed by an engineering firm that has to be that way. All of these signs, as Chair Barry Hill mentioned, they're regulated about the design as far as the wind speed, if the vehicle hits it, how it breaks away, and they're designed to last about 10 years. And also want to thank Walker Insurance. They have been wonderful in insuring these signs, so if they are hit different locations, which we pray won't happen. we pray a lot about that. But they are designed to break away for public safety, and so if you see one laying down, please let me know. I might have a palpitation, but about that. And that I just have to always thank, the staff that has been wonderful to work with, Katie Ann Brand, and we've had wonderful volunteers. Dustin Brand's been there a lot. Miss Gravitt, she's been there helping us out. Miss Ellis has been there. Mr. Ellis has been there. And the Roxboro Area Merchants Association, they've also been very supportive and participated in these visioning sessions and discussions along with Piedmont Community College. As with everything, we need to have a law firm review these agreements, so the Brawl Law Firm has also helped us, Al Benshoff, Lydia Lavelle, and people that have allowed us to place the signs in front of their businesses. We so appreciate them allowing us to do that, and also placing it on their property, which would be Scott and Bobby Spencer if you drive further down South Main Street than this one there. And then the other one, CBS Cars, Southern States, Tom Burnett, you see the nice visitor center sign, and we're located at 2800 Durham Road. Joe Weinberg out in front of his office, Horizon Bank. Also input from the Person County Museum of History. One of the map kiosks that you're going to see will show the Uptown Roxboro, the museum campus, and there are so many other tourism partners. And I want to again thank everybody for making this possible. We're so excited. This is to guide visitors to destinations in Person County and Roxboro. And I probably have to mention this. The economic impact of visitors in Person County in 2024 was over $53 million. So again, thank you all so much for coming out. I really appreciate appreciate, and I appreciate the Chamber of